Shalom, we Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America. Before we get started, we want to give all praise to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
It's done by us, the Apostle, Great Millstone. Greetings and salutations to you, arguments pushing this truth and true sincerity. All right. First scripture, I'm gonna just straight go get to it. You know, Hosea 4:6. Our people destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
That's right.
You know, they out here today is the day of Christmas, man. You know, and somebody get Proverbs 20:22.
I'll give Proverbs.
Right, because you know today is Christmas, man. You know, now you know we can sit up here and you know as far as the heathens, because that's what the heathens are, man. You know, they have no righteousness in their blood. You know, from the beginning, man.
That's right.
You know, the laws, statutes, and commandments was only given to Israel, man. But our people, you know, once we was brought into captivity, man, we adapted to their ways, man. You know, they ways, man. They holidays, their traditions. You know, they have no knowledge of this word, man. That's which is given to us by Yahweh. Okay. Somebody,
21 first,
the Hosea. Okay. And somebody get Matthew 3:10.
I got you.
6. All right, got it. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge."
Right. Who is that? Israel, man. You know, they have no knowledge of this Bible, man. If they had it, you know what I mean, they wouldn't celebrate Christmas, man. They wouldn't celebrate this damn wicked ass holiday, man.
And another thing is because Jake don't study nothing, right? You look around the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans areas, man, you really don't see too many bookstores and stuff like that. Because Jake doesn't really go into that, you know? You go to Jake's computer or anything, what's it? Worldstar Hip Hop, YouTube, Facebook, all right? Jake don't really know the things about etymology, you know, article sites, man. You know, using the internet, what's it made for, man? You know, to push the word, all right? Jake don't really have no books really in his house, man, because that's not Jake's main focus. All right, that's why he's really destroyed for lack of knowledge, because he doesn't apply himself, you know.
Yeah, like you said, he don't even apply himself, man. Go ahead with that.
It says, "Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee."
You know, man, the Most High is gonna reject you, man. Cause you constantly continue in your wickedness, man. Now adhering to this word, man. This stuff right here, this is real, man. You know, this whole place goes off of sorcery, wizardry, man. You know, and most of our people don't know that because we don't read, man. We don't study. That's why it's important, you know what I mean, to get in these scriptures, man. That's why it's important, you know what I mean, to come back to the Most High, man. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments, so you'll know. Somebody get that study, so that's up to prove.
Yeah, man, because you know this is like he said, these heathens, even our people, which is considered heathens, because they 2/3, they doing this the heathens do. You know, they honoring this holiday. You know what I mean? And coming in, you know, the scriptures tell you about the things of this holiday and things what not to do in the scriptures. And they say it's for Hamashiach. They try to say it's for so-called Jesus, but no, it's only for your own veins. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go into Jeremiah 10. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So you know that's a direct word going to a group of people, which is us, man, the Israelites. And it says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen." You know, and that's what our people are doing, you know, by not studying, by not, you know what I'm saying, getting in tune with the word. they not knowing that they shouldn't be doing this. You know,
That's
even
because, Salakia too, if I don't mean to cut you off, brother, that's because they rejecting the truth, man. Like what y'all was just going into, rejecting the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Which is the word of the Heavenly Father. The truth, man, the true gospel, they rejecting it. You know, so that's why they subject to keep going on, following behind the heat. That's the reason why we in this captivity we in, man.
You know I can't see who is that.
so you know, like the people, bro. Salakia.
No, go ahead.
You know, our people, all of Israel, they all got these Bibles in their houses, but they don't never take it out and read it and study it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, they die. Our people perish from a lack of knowledge. Because they don't know the guidelines on following these scriptures. And then to keep on going, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." Because when Yahweh Shai and the chariots and the angels is coming down, to judge this place, give it its final judgment, and the heathens is going to be the one that's going to be dismayed. You know what I'm saying? Because the heathens already know, but you don't know that the Lord is only for us. And keep going on. It says,
Salakia, going back to, that's even going back into rejecting the knowledge. See, they're going to be dismayed too. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be like the heathen, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But see, if you hearken into the words of the Heavenly Father diligently, you're not going to be dismayed because you're going to know what's coming. As a matter of fact, you're going to know what those are. You're going to know those are IFOs, identifiable flying objects. Those are the chariots of the Heavenly Father. As a matter of fact, Lord willing, we be full of joy when we see them, man. We're not going to be dismayed like the heathen.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to be dismayed, and so is 2/3 of Israel. They're going to be dismayed, man, because they rejected the knowledge, man.
I looked that word up, dismayed. It says to be scattered, to be dismayed, to be broken, to be abolished, to be afraid.
And they're going into this dismay, in this certain fact, they're saying to be afraid. Because when they, when the heathens see them chariots coming, it's going to put fear in their heart, man.
They say terrified.
Yep, terrified. There you go. They're going to be terrified.
They say scattered. The first word is scattered, like, when you see the movie, everybody's scattering like
Bro, it's going to be
roaches.
like when you turn the light on, right? When you turn the light on, roaches
Con.
start scattering. That's what's going to happen.
Con.
Hey, real quick,
I'm going to finish this out, bro.
This is just to add to this point. This Proverbs chapter 1, verse 27, based off the word he looked up, he said, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Bashar.
That's going into what the brother was going into, man. People rejecting the knowledge, and our people perishing because of lack of knowledge, And the book is writing everybody else for them to read it, but they don't read it. So there you go,
And
that's an excuse.
that scripture you just read, Oxy, that's basically saying that they chose not to get in order, man. They choose not to get in order. They choose to stay, out of the will of the Heavenly Father, man. So actually, these crazy ass 2/3, they actually pick destruction over salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? Till they own them, they don't even know that they don't even know that they choosing destruction, man.
Hey, in your scripture, you said they shall seek me early.
What's that? Isaiah 26 chapter say they made a covenant with them.
It says,
just one precept right quick, This is Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. It says, I will go and return to my people till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. And their affliction, they shall seek me early. So that's basically Jake 101. One thing you need to know about Israel, man, is when they have hard times, that's when they want to get all godly and everything, man. But so when these hard times hit, that's when you're going to have people really trying to really seek the Lord like that, man.
Or consider it like when you finna whoop your child ass. Before you even hit them with the first lash, they already crying. And they already trying to like, no, I won't do it no more, I won't do it no more. Then you start whooping their ass, Jake, they seek it early before they don't want to feel that pain, So it's like when the missiles coming and they finna see that fire hit, that's when they gonna be like, Lord. The fire ain't even hit yet, but they gonna be crying, out to the Lord in that time. It says, This is Jeremiah 10:3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. And you know, that goes back into the knowledge, man, rejecting the knowledge. Because had y'all read this book, you know that everything that Esau is doing is contrary to the scriptures. And if this is supposed to really be a holiday for Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, we wouldn't be decking no pine trees in our front rooms with silver and gold across it.
That's right.
That's why they perish for lack of knowledge, because Jake let their pastors tell them every fucking thing and they don't go and do the research on their own.
That's right.
They pastors are the traditions.
And, if I can add, like when they say the customs of the people are vain, like, you know, the customs, the Israelite customs that we have, they are for reasons. But like when you go into that scripture you brought up earlier when it said fables, it went what? Falsehoods and inventions.
2 Timothy 4.
It said inventions. So when you actually do a little history on the Christmas tree and what it represents, they chose the Christmas tree to it represents immortality, because in the winter the Christmas tree don't shed the greenery.
Actually, it's a custom that goes all the way back to the Babylonian Empire.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That custom, the Christmas tree. As a matter of fact, it's something that these devils just took and implemented it into this wicked ass holiday that they made up, man. You know what I'm saying? It goes all the way back to the Babylonian Empire, man.
The fruit of fertility, the fertility goddess, Asherah, and Baal, the male fertility god. You know?
Like if you do research into these holidays, like when the scriptures say this is Babylon, this is Egypt, this is Assyria, this is because it just grabbed all the garbage doctrines and it's just one melting pot of garbage.
God, bro.
Dump kick.
Excellent. Fatality.
Oh, so you got it, bro. I got a scripture if
This is
You got that, Isaiah?
yeah, come on.
28.
Yep. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Death, man, exactly what the brother Marcel was going into, man. You've been choosing death, man. And man, they did that back on back in Yahweh Shah's times, man. They had chose what? What's his name? Barabbas, man. They chose the murder. He was a murderer, man. They chose him to be let loose versus Yahweh Shah, man.
Hey.
Just to show you y'all choose death, man. Y'all rather have this murderer going out, you know, killing people versus, you know, the Lord, man. So that's you choosing death again, man. It's like, what was you just gonna say? Go ahead.
But I meant to go into like when they did it in Egypt, man. When they were standing on the side, they had their gold calf right here, and then you know they had the Lord gave them a choice, you know, and then the people didn't make it across too fast, so he killed them right then and there. You know, only the Levites was the ones that was basically like, all right, we with the Lord, you know, we with your help, you know. But it was some of our own people that wanted to go and stay with the calf.
The reason why is because Israel, they like the traditions and customs of men. They've been, and over here in Babylon, they've been conditioned to these vain philosophies and this wayward doctrine, man. They're drunk off this juice, man, off these silly ass holidays. Instead of going into looking up what Christmas is, they'll go follow, you know, behind these people here, man. You know, as a matter of fact, I got a scripture real quick.
I forgot what it is. Somebody look it up. Look up the word excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah, say the way of the righteous is
more excellent than the wicked.
But the way of the wicked seduces them.
See, our people, they love their oppressor, man. So you know what I mean? They become just like them, man. You know. I got a scripture right here. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy
thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
You know, because our oppressor, man, you know, which is this damn devil, the so-called white man, his ways are wicked, man.
That's right.
You know, this Christmas, man, holiday, man, is if you knew what it was about, man, you wouldn't celebrate. But most of y'all are so most of our people are so idiotic anyway that they'll still probably celebrate that shit, man.
Yup, nah.
I got a preset.
It's Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell your solemn assemblies.
These feast days, man, is right, garbage, man. You know, you got our people, man, cooking a big ass holiday meal, man, and it's all in the condemned report.
All of it.
You know what I'm saying? From the ham, you know what I'm saying? All the way down, man. And the Lord ain't with that, man.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings,
That grace.
and your
Let's just pray.
and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beast. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
Right.
I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
Can I say something real quick? And why the Lord not gonna hear it? Because the scripture says it says folly is set in great dignity. You got this damn nigger woman heifer talking about she got greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, ham, and then you gonna name something that's abomination, you know, to eat. The Lord said the swine you shall not eat of it.
He made it.
Yeah, like you know, that's folly.
I got a preset. Did you finish with that, Janelle?
No, he did. No, I got some. But let judgment rain down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. You have offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel. But have ye borne the tabernacle of your Moloch and Shion, your images,
Man, worshiping these false idols, man.
the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves?
Right. But then, this is what you would call false. Like this is off their own intention. You know, they decided they wanted to do this, and then they started doing it. You know, and they upheld it. You know, you know the thing about Christmas, going back to it. You know that in the beginning they used to. It was a day where they used to kill, rape. There was no laws basically set forth on that day. Like they would just do the most wickedness and that they could even think of on Christmas. The babies was getting drunk and they was participating in the orgies. You know, it was a lot of things going on this day.
That's what that mistletoe thing about. You know, they used to have that mistletoe for so they can have orgies and shit, man. That shit is wicked, man. You know, when you gotta stand up under it and kiss, you know, if you up under it, you gotta kiss the person you up under there with. But actually, that's actually a homosexual custom. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to the Romans and the Greeks. They was get up under that mistletoe and they would fucking have orgies, man. That shit is wicked, man.
It says, this is Mark 79, it says, to back you up, let me let you get back to your scripture actually. It says Mark 79, and he said unto them, full well, ye reject the commandment of the power that ye may keep your own tradition, you know? And that's what they do, man. They know, and it don't matter how many times we tell them, hey, look, this don't stand for this, your Yahushua wasn't born on this day. It don't matter. You can come up with millions of scriptures, and they all supposed to go to church. But when they see it, they still be like, but this for the kids. Or oh, we know it ain't for this ain't Yahushua's birthday, but still, like, you know, we do this because this is a day of giving and cheer. And, you know, you only make it a day of giving and cheer because you celebrate it. You know?
It's the gifts, man. It's the gifts. When everybody celebrated Christmas, wasn't nobody worried about this being the Lord's birthday, man. It was Santa Claus and the gifts.
Right. But see, you know what the Roman Catholic Church did with that, they took that how the gifts even came into place. they took the three wise men and the gifts that the three wise men brought to the Lord. They try to make
wise
that,
men?
yeah, try to make that as the purpose of why they give gifts. But see, the reason why those three wise men were bringing those gifts, it wasn't because of that. It was because they knew that was a king, man. They was paying homage. It was back in the days of antiquity, in those times, they used to bring gifts to the king. That's where that come from. So that's why they were doing that. But see, they take that custom and they twisted it all up, you know what I'm saying?